To get around in life, we need to develop a variety of abilities. To learn to read, write, and perform math, we go to school. These abilities are necessary for entering college, landing our first jobs, and functioning as productive members of society. But there are other abilities that you don't learn in school that can advance you and have benefits for the rest of your life, not just now. These abilities can be challenging to acquire, but the long-term advantages far surpass any difficulties we could encounter in learning them. Here are 10 challenging abilities that, once mastered, will benefit you always. Folding into those yoga positions, lifting weights, or sprinting far distances isn't the most difficult aspect of exercising. Consistent exercise is the hardest part. One of the biggest battles you may have to wage inside of yourself is learning how to carve out time in your schedule, at all phases of your life, to visit the gym, hit the streets, or roll out your yoga mat. Even though it's all in your thoughts, learning to exercise regularly will be extremely beneficial in the short and long term. Exercise releases endorphins, helps you maintain a healthy weight, and lowers your risk of developing metabolic syndrome, type 2 diabetes, cardiovascular disease, and even some types of cancer. Strengthening yourself will help both your mind and body for the rest of your life. If you can master exercising consistently, the payoff will be huge in later life. No matter how much money you earn, developing personal finance skills can help you better manage your finances. Read works on personal finance such as Financial Freedom by Grant Sabatier, The 80-20 Principle by Richard Koch, and Rich Dad, Poor Dad by Robert Kiyosaki. A significant asset is knowing how to set up a budget, save money, and invest in yourself. Your future self will be successful if you have personal finance skills and can keep track of where your money is going. It might be challenging to be silent for any length of time. To excel in their meditation techniques, many people devote their entire lives to meditation practice. But research demonstrates that simply a few minutes a day of meditation can significantly enhance both your life and your brain. You can learn stress management techniques, improve your ability to be patient and creative, and minimize your bad emotions by practicing meditation. Major long-term advantages to meditation are also present. According to a UCLA study entitled Forever Young, or Possible Age-Defying Benefits of Long-Term Meditation on Gray Matter Atrophy, gray matter loss was less apparent in meditators than it was in non-meditators. In essence, it can maintain your brain healthy as you age. Your interactions with the outside world are influenced by how you communicate with them. You have a superpower that will help you advance significantly in work, relationships, and life if you have the ability to effectively vocally convey your wants, thoughts, and goals to others. Also, being able to express yourself in writing is quite helpful. From being able to write an email to your boss requesting a raise to creating a business proposal, being able to communicate in writing has a huge positive impact on your life in the long run. According to Anthony Robbins, to effectively communicate, we must recognize that we all experience the world differently and use this insight as a guide to our communication with others. Some people wake up early as naturally as they breathe. Others find it difficult to adjust to it. A technique that can help you reclaim your day, gain additional hours, and work on the things that are most important to you is getting up early. A lot of high-earning CEOs, like Jeff Bezos, Oprah Winfrey, Elon Musk, Howard Schultz, Jeff Weiner, Martha Stewart, Tim Cook, and Bob Iger, have morning routines. The most significant benefit of rising early is that it encourages you to intentionally organize your day rather than relying on external factors to determine your wake-up time. By taking charge of your calendar, you can make time for the things that are most important to you and enrich your life. You can benefit greatly from knowing how to control a crowd for the rest of your life. You'll get a long way towards realizing your ambitions and goals if you can speak to a wider audience, hold their interest, and share your opinions and thoughts. Your social connections, leadership abilities, capacity for logical thought, and other abilities can all be enhanced through public speaking. One of the most difficult things we can do at times is to look ourselves in the eye with honesty. We will never make progress towards solving our problems if we don't recognize the reality of who we are. You will be able to overcome obstacles far more quickly if you learn how to look at yourself objectively and face your problems head-on than if you just kept telling yourself lies. You can never be loyal to others if you insist on lying to yourself, said Gift Gugu Mona. Learning to be a leader increases your confidence, expands your job alternatives, and you in realizing your vision. Making changes in the world is quite difficult if you lack leadership abilities. Putting a team together is almost always more effective than doing it alone. If you can develop your leadership abilities, the benefits will last a lifetime. The CEO of YouTube, Susan Wojcicki, famously stated, "Opportunities rarely present themselves to you in a perfect way. The best opportunities are muddled, difficult to spot, and chaotic. They carry risk. They test your resolve." The act of choosing a course of action in any given circumstance is one of the most difficult aspects of life. When there are too many possibilities, we can occasionally have decision paralysis, which results in our doing nothing. Yet, you can go without wasting time if you learn how to make decisions, filter through your possibilities, and choose with confidence. Part of decision-making is accepting that you can't know the outcomes of every possible option. You can only know what you know now, so you have to make the best decision with that information. If you discover later down the road that you should have done something differently, learn how to pivot quickly and without guilt. In The 7 Habits of Highly Effective People, Powerful Lessons in Personal Change by Stephen R. Covey, he writes that most people do not listen with the intent to understand, they listen with the intent to reply. Listeners are learners. You can gain a lot of helpful knowledge if you can learn to listen. The ability to listen can save a sales offer that is about to fail. You may be able to mend fences with relatives and friends. It might make you aware of new information. Recognize your limitations and begin paying attention to others around you, they might just have something worthwhile to give. See how your life is impacted both immediately and later on by working on developing these 10 abilities. You may be pleasantly surprised. Thank you for watching and have a fantastic week. If you believe this video has added value to your understanding of life, please like and subscribe to the channel for more life-changing content.